Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome to Majestic Notion. We're not going to use these right away, but we will at some point here. Something important to talk about, my goodness. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Ate lots of turkey, took lots of naps. Alright, I'm back here, I'm back. It's time to get down to business. Let me tell you, the downloads have not been lacking. 33 on the clock, master number, and we're about to get into it. So that's a confirmation about what we're about to talk about. Now this is super esoteric. 44 on the clock, the unknown. Keep that in mind as well. The downloads, my goodness. This is going to be super esoteric, okay? But I was told to talk about this. Spirit wants me to bring this up because some of you may be experiencing this, or you will be. It's funny too, as we come into December, where we celebrate Christ on Christmas. But let's talk about this. So this came to me in a dream. It's funny that I picked up this deck because we're going to talk about that image as well. Okay, what do you see there? Some sort of portal. Okay. I don't even know if I can. Whew, this is like, I mean, it's too much for me. Like, I'm like, wow. Whoever can resonate with this energy right here, you're reaching the pinnacle. Okay, you are reaching the pinnacle. And it's funny, I just made a deck that I'm waiting on, where I say this in one of the cards, and everything is so synchronized and lined up. I know that I'm giving you little bits and pieces because I am just dripping over this whole dream, like, and you know, me trying to decipher through that energy myself so that I can bring it to you guys, because some of you will or are experiencing these things. And this feels like something you will be, for some of you, this is probably a select few, most likely a message for the chosen, or those who are doing the work, I'll say that, and ascending, you know, healing, keeping your body pure, all of that. Let's just begin, because there's so much information here that I don't even know, like, really what cards to use. Like, I brought some decks out, some oracles, and I brought this deck out. We're going to see if it makes sense with what I was, you know, experiencing in the dream state. But, you know, this is all, like, impromptu, you know, spontaneous, so we're going to see. Whew, Spirit really put it on me today. Okay. So, we're basically talking about Christ oil here. That's what I was being shown in the dream state. The divine fluid, the water of life, of our life source. Okay? The cerebral spinal fluid that flows through our brain and spine. Christ consciousness, Christ oil, right? Signifying the head, right? That's what Christ signifies. The illumination, the awakening. Okay, so this Christ oil, the water of life, nourishes the entire body. Whatever exists in the outer universe, the macrocosm, exists within. Okay, the lures of the exterior world wage war on its frequency and purity. This petroleum, right, outside in the world, 444 on the clock. Petroleum is a mineral oil. CSF, which is cerebral spinal fluid, is a type of mineral oil um, as well. Nitrogen is used to draw oil up from the ground. A reflection of this happens in the temple body when nitric oxide, which is nitrogen and oxygen, helps to raise and foam CSF, cerebral spinal fluid, in Kundalini awakenings. The Kundalini utilizes that which is termed spinal liquid. It actually ionizes the CSF and changes its molecular structure, and consequently the basic DNA structure of the entire body. Okay? So the mineral-based Christ oil on the chemical layer of creation is parallel with the Kundalini on the energetic layer of creation. It flows through our spine, our 33 vertebrates, right? Christ lived for 33 years in, the biblical Christ. And his oil was whole and holy because he kept his mind, body, and soul in a state of love, high vibes, and purity. Okay? His life teachings are a metaphor for the type of transcendence, peace, love, and superconsciousness that we too can embody. Okay? There's a saying that says cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay? The silver cord is our connection to the universe, macrocosm. We manifest via the silver cord and cerebral spinal fluid. Okay? Now, I know this sounds like this is the divine fluid. Basically, you guys, whoever's resonating, you either have or are going through a Kundalini awakening. And this is a breakdown of what this means. This is the teachings of Christ. What he came here to do was to teach, to get on that Christ consciousness, that unity consciousness. And it happens through the Kundalini awakening. It happens through your point of soul searching, your dark night of the soul, which essentially is healing, purging. And what it was depicted in my dream, I saw the oil and the water, right? The water of life, and then the Christ oil. And for some of you, you're being like heavily watched because they know that you're hitting the pinnacle. I don't know if this is the government. I don't know who this is exactly, but these are people that know about this and have tried to keep this a secret for many, 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 many years. But people are awakening because we are in the era of awakening. Okay? With, the era of Aquarius being here and the planet ascending to a higher dimension. It's almost inevitable for some, I'll say, to awaken and go within and surpass their lower vibrations through the dark night of the soul, the ugly side of all of it, right? It's going through that dark hole till you hit that pinnacle and hit that bright Christ consciousness, that where everything is illuminated for you. You're no longer in the dark. There's no longer a veil, and you start to see the truth. Now, whether this is through meditation or in your dream state, some of you have freed your mind, or you're about to the point where your soul already knows what to do. You are being protected in multi-dimensions. Your DNA, okay, is being altered here. by this, it's consequently being altered by this experience. Okay? And it's because the entire body, all your organs are connected to your spine. The entire body is being altered by this. And you're connected through that silver cord to the universe. So you are going to have access to so much information, then you know what to do with. And, everybody's experience will be different. You have your own experience, personal experience with the universe and with these multi-dimensions. So, of course, I was being chased in the dream by higher-ups, or, whoever these people are. People that don't want this obvious information out there. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it, but it's already out there, basically. You can do a search about Christ oil and you'll get some information on it. Like, that's been around since, ancient times. It's just certain things were hidden for so long and they're resurfacing because they're meant to. But what I was getting in the dream state, and I want to tell you guys so bad about an experience that I had with Christ, so bad, but I don't know that I should, for certain reasons. So I'll keep that to myself. I probably shouldn't even mention that, but to the dream state, let's get back there. So you were being chased, and you went around, you went to I don't even think this was like your house. Let's say that I'm you in this dream state, okay? You went around to the back while you knew you were being followed, but you're being followed through dimensions. So there's people that you could know in this lifetime, because as it's been proven now, we do live in parallel universes. Scientifically proven now that we do live in parallel universes, right? And we live in, this is a multi-dimensional experience. So your experience is not only here. And remember, time is an illusion. What's happening here right now is happening somewhere else in a whole nother timeline. Okay? There's quantum leaps, there's portals, there's dimensions, there's parallel universes, there's you and many other experiences and lifetimes. And what's happening here, it's almost like you're conscious jumping through multi-dimensions. Okay? Bear with me because I told you this is very esoteric-y. Well, you're being chased and followed, and what this person said, right, as soon as you were going behind this house to do something that had to do with oil and the water, which is the Christ oil and the water of life, okay, you were in another dimension. All of a sudden, you went to another dimension. So this was happening throughout the dream. The dream state, where your consciousness is free to roam. You have no fear of where your consciousness goes, and you trust that you are being protected by the Most High and your divine team and your ancestors. This is why you're able to you will be able to just really free your mind. Like, your mind is so free. And you are able to get bits and pieces of information. Now, the fine-tuning here, I feel, is being aware of your surroundings when you're in that state of mind, within the dream state or meditative state, and look around to ask questions or see certain things, because there's something trying to create some sort of answer for you, some sort of story for you, and it has to do with, I feel, past lives as well. Hold on a second, something popped up on my screen there. Okay. So it's like pieces to the puzzle trying to come together, and you getting some sort of information, but also you're kind of like running to make sure that you can do this. It's so crazy. It was like, and then all of a sudden, before I woke up, I saw this golden portal opening up, and it was bright. It almost looked like stars all around it, and it was bright. It was like illuminating, but it was like dark in here, but everything around it was light, like you were about to go through another dimension. Like for some of you, it's meaning that you're hitting that pinnacle. It's meaning that you're finally getting to that Christ consciousness. For those who are really trying to go through that Kundalini awakening and all of that. So I woke up like, whoa. You want me to talk about all of this? So, okay. So that's what I got from there. I will be marinating on more on my own, and maybe bringing it from time to time into the readings when I feel that I'm guided to do that. Okay. But yeah, staying in a pure state, mind, body, soul, heart, staying in a state of love and peace, and a cleanse, keeping your body cleansed through what you eat, through your environment, is really important to this, for those of you who are doing that. I'm not saying you can never drink again, or, if you have like 3 or 4 drinks a year, like, you're gonna be all right. It's 3 or 4 drinks a year, like, you know what I'm saying? For some of you, you may not drink at all. Okay. Me, I could take it or leave it. For me, it's not something I have to do. 17:17 on the clock. So 8:8, which is bringing me back to the manifestation now. So this is also going to help you, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's going to help you to visualize what you truly want your life to look like, and to truly create that reality for yourself, and manifest your dream life. Visualizing that within your mind's eye is very important. Doing this every day, often before you go to bed. Writing it down is another way. You can do this for healing. You can do this for even weight loss, manifesting abundance, prosperity, love. It's not as easy as it sounds, though. Okay, you can't just be like, okay, yes, I want this, and ta-da, there it is. No, this really, 18:18 on the clock. This really is a dance with the universe and yourself, and getting that right, and staying in that positive state of mind as well. I mean, it goes deep. Like, I'm like, damn, okay, what kind of cards am I going to use for this? So let's see what comes out. Let's get it more esoteric here. And hopefully I can shed some light. Now, remember the part that I said that the lures of the exterior world wage war on its frequency and purity. Hence the spiritual warfare. Okay? So not only on the petroleum and the mineral oil that exists within the core of the earth that they extract and fight wars over, but also what's going on within the temple that they don't want you to reach. And that's why spiritual warfare is a thing as well, right? You can't be controlled when you understand who you are. And this is exactly what they don't want humanity to go through. Okay, so I'm going to, not add any more to that there. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. Actually, excuse me. Let's get some oracle out and see what we can get here. So although I've been MIA and working on other things, especially, you know, setting up for the holidays and having family over and all of that, my mind never stops working. And Spirit definitely never stops giving me things to talk about or experiences of my own. Focus. Okay? Focus. 38. Adding up to 11. Yeah, definitely focusing is very important to this as well. Getting your mind clear, not being in a state of overthinking about past things that no longer exist. Not overthinking or getting anxiety about the future, because then we miss out on today. What's going on today? What are we doing today that we're going to look back on and be proud of tomorrow? Or that brings a smile to our face tomorrow? Or next year or the year after that when we look back at this day? You see what I'm saying? So just remain focused. And service. Man, you see this here? I'm telling you, there's something significant about you crossing dimensions. (22), master number. Of course, focus, balance, duality, reciprocity between the macrocosm and the microcosm, the individual and the universe. 15, loyalty and being loyal to the path. Okay, there's a face back there that is enlightened as well. Breaking through. It's almost like, you see how he's coming out of concrete like a rock, a stone? It's almost like breaking through the impossible to Christ consciousness. I mean, it's all here. I see spirit. Some of you could resonate with fairies here. Dragonflies. I'm also seeing fireflies, lightning bugs. You know, there's 2 names for those. Yeah, and steering clear of the energy vampires. Okay, the energy vampires, boy, they'd have a field day with you. Okay, and more often than not, we attract a lot of these energies. You are like source, the source of light for these people. All right, so we definitely got to steer clear and be really aware of these. All right. Hunger. Yeah, somebody's hungry for you, collective. Remember, you're in a state of purity. That's like virgin blood for these people. So you're sought after in many ways. Sought after by people that don't want you to spread your knowledge, your wisdom, because of awakening the collective. People that want to have your energy for themselves because it's a way to recharge themselves through you and keeping you weak. And I heard decrepit. That word that likes to pop up every now and then. Okay, so definitely stand in your power. Boundaries is highly important and advised here. Let's see what else here. Just gonna go through these. I don't know why I have that song in my head. I see you, baby, shaking that ass, shaking that ass. So whoever this is, yeah, you got some energy vampire watching you. And this card was supposed to be over there. What is this? The ruby star. Okay, this is the this looks like the sacral. Is this the sacral? It could be the root, though. The ruby star flow. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. Yeah. Your authentic and sensual essence. Yeah, so definitely I feel like whoever I'm speaking to here, you have had a kundalini rising and you're reaching that pinnacle. And you are highly sought after at this time. Your energy, your vibration, doesn't matter what you look like. It's your energy, it's your vibe, it's the inner work you've done. You're looking like vibrant, okay? Definitely a glow up, but this is an inner glow up, a spiritual glow up. Like, this is vibrating on a whole nother level. This is like, you walk into a room, everybody turns their head because of the energy. Like, your energy is powerful when you walk into it. It shifts the energy. And you have like x-ray vision over here almost. You can really read a room right now. Okay? But this energy attracts that energy vampire. Okay, but the energy vampire, if they don't know you and they try to approach you, whether you're male or female, it, or they, for the men, when they try to like get next to you, to try to feed off of your energy, no. you're gonna know right away that you don't want this energy near you. Okay? And it can fester, let me tell you. Like, that's why I spend a lot of time like not out in public because like, I don't know, man. People, when you're in a high vibe, it's like they just can't say something and walk away. They have to like hang around or come back like 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 more times. And you're like, dude, or whoever comes up, like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? You try to like be nice, but then you're like, all right, man, like, what the fuck? You can tell that that person is in a lower vibration and they got a lot of inner work to do, because when you awaken, you could just see that in people. You could see like people that respect themselves, have self-love, self-worth, and people that are like really toxic and they're just looking to like have a good time, or they're like maybe aiming a little too high for where they're at right now as far as their vibration, but they can't help themselves either. So they think they can play the same games with you that they play with other low vibrational energies, and you wonder like, why do you keep coming up? Like, go talk to Shorty over there, or somebody else that you vibe with. Like, I'm not vibing with you. And it's like obvious, okay? It's just obvious. But they just don't get it though. I mean, you got some people like that. They don't pick up on energy in a way where it says, all right, this person, they want to be alone, or they don't want to be bothered, or maybe sometimes if they do kind of pick up on that energy, they want to bother you anyway. It's like, what the fuck? So anyway, so this card was here. Let's put that right there. So the ruby star. Some of you can resonate with rubies or garnets. I know I have a ring that I love, that I wear from time to time as a form of protection. Garnet has a very high protective energy. I would look into that for some of you, especially when it comes to energy vampires. All right. Yeah, lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. That's exactly what you're tapping into with focus here. Okay, you're hitting the pinnacle. I mean, standing in the peak of that mountain. And again, look at that golden light. Reminds me of when I was seeing the, oh man. And I'm seeing it here too. And like stars like this, but it was like a bunch of stars like this. And everything was like illuminated around it. Like bright like that, but there was a dark hole right there. So some of you, really, your ancestors are giving you the tea. Not the titty, like the tea. 34 could be significant here. Um, but exactly, this is number 7. Okay, totally connected with the divine here. Some of you could have life path number 7, life path number 6, life path number 22, life path 11. 3033 on the clock. Totally mastering yourselves here. Being enlightened by so many things. If you haven't had like a taste of this energy yet, it's gonna keep coming. Okay, definitely. Gathering around, the power of community. Okay, with service. So a lot of you are in service right now, helping the community go through their awakening, becoming the muse and inspiration for others, no matter how that shows up for you, okay? Or will show up in the future, okay? A lot of things could shift and turn within your career, within what you do for a living, within whatever you create, within whatever you speak of, express yourself of, no matter what platform, in person, with your family, your friends, however this shows up for you. You are meant to be of service to others and gathering around. The power of community, right? So the power of, imagine a whole group, your soul tribe also, being in the same Christ consciousness, entering a fucking room. Like, what would that look like? You know what I'm saying? That's powerful. What you can do as a bigger and bigger force, allowing that force to get bigger and bigger and bigger. 26 could be significant here. It's adding up to 8. Somebody here could have life path number 8. You know, manifesting great things within a community. Force to be reckoned with. Hell yeah. Okay. This is beautiful. You're definitely, you know, don't underestimate yourselves, and don't allow someone to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about, that you're not all that, or that you think you're all that. Your experience is completely different than anybody could fathom, okay? No matter where they're at in their vibration, everybody is having their own experience. And nobody can really tell you, unless they live in your head, and tell you word for word what you are and what you're not, okay? Sometimes people project jealousy or envy and they don't even realize, or sometimes they do, but they say it anyway. Don't allow anybody to dim your light, your wisdom, what you're learning, and what you will continue to learn, because even as being of service to others, being the muse and inspiration, we're always going to learn. There's plenty of information out there. You know, pick a subject, or, you know, have your own experience with it. You know, that's you, okay? do what you got to do for you and your community. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing, okay? When it, you know, some people are just, they're going to fall off of your life, whether you know them or not, or they're just watching you online, and you know you got strangers watching you. They're always going to be all bothered and triggered by something, especially when you're in a state of love, purity, peace, you know, cleanliness. Like I said, cleanliness is next to godliness. So you're going to look a little different to a lot of people, even people that knew you in the past. And they're going to wonder, is this a facade? Is this fake? Is this real? What's going on? Like, who is this person? They never acted like this when I knew them. Well, you know, they don't understand that you went through a Kundalini rising, you know, Christ consciousness, that you're reaching the pinnacle. They don't understand any of that because they're in a low vibration, bound to the devil's playground still. Haven't tapped in to their higher power and allowing themselves to raise their vibration to and be real with them, and going through the muck, you know, the dark night of the soul, so that they too can become the goat, right? They'll understand it then. They're not going to understand it now. So you just continue to be you and do what you got to do. Not just for yourself, but for others. Okay? I'm talking about somebody that's self-mastering themselves. Okay? A group of you. And you're just going to continue doing what you came here to do. And whoever's got something to say about it, well, They can go kick rocks, go envy somebody else, or, go do their inner work so they can understand you a little bit better. Oh, but you ask somebody to do the inner work, good luck. A lot of people don't want to do that. That's why they get triggered. And then maybe years down the line, where they finally hit that pinnacle, if they do, they're like, oh, now I see clearly. I'm not as triggered anymore. Or I'm not triggered anymore because they understand what's going on. Anyway. So, stars in the sky, limitless possibility. 51, adding up to 6. A spiritual journey, change, new beginnings, limitless possibilities. Stars in the sky, the chosen ones, the illuminated ones, the star seeds, the cosmic beings, the ancient beings, whatever. You can hit limitless possibilities. Within this lifetime, within your next lifetime, for some of those, for some of you that are coming back, because some of you, you're going to reach such a pinnacle, God has other plans for you. That's between you and the Most High. Can't tell you what you got going on there. Okay? But, sky's the limit. The universe is the limit, is what I'm seeing here. And that the universe is limitless. So, what do you want? Yeah, mindful, groupthink. Number 40. See this person's head? There's a keyhole here. Something being unlocked. Groupthink is also giving me connecting to other beings, higher beings, through time, space, and dimension. Time is an illusion. Okay? If you think about it, there really isn't no past or future, because the past just kind of poof, dissipated into thin air. The future is not yet here. So you only have this moment. I don't care what is being scheduled. Things could change in a blimp. Okay? Reality, there are certain things, though, that are meant to happen for whatever reason that is, because I've had prophetic dreams before where I saw things just as it happened, but I don't get those very often. But I saw something just as it happened, and it didn't matter what I did, the outcome was still the same. Those are like destined things for whatever reason. Okay. Yeah, closing a door and opening another one. Completion. Change. And that could be that portal that I was seeing. The door, the portal, the enlightenment, the pinnacle, breaking through another barrier within yourself. Like, really honing in on that focus and what you want next. Look at this. Again, looking like what I see in the dream. Time replenish, empty well. Okay? 16 adding up to 7. So there's something as you walk. Okay, so wherever you were with completion, closing a door, it depleted you. So that could be that energy vampire. Something was depleted there. And a lot of transformation. Whatever that was for you guys, that was like the catalyst to this growth, this expansion. Like, this door that you're about to open, and as you feel your well back again, moving forward towards adventure, spirit of the river, and flowing where spirit is guiding you, basically, cosmic womb, the divine feminine. You're being like reborn here again. Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. Wow. This is also giving me like the spine. So something is being repaired. And the womb, again, it's also giving me root chakra. Yeah, jeweled web connectivity. Hollow bone, teachability. Wow. It's like things are being restored times a million, a billion, a zillion. Like, things are just like, you ain't never been in this state, ever. It's like a whole new you. And there's going to be so many new experiences in this high vibrational level that you're going to have. This is a very rare experience that not everybody gets to have. A very self-empowered experience, very powerful experience for you as well. You get to see so many things just by being in that state of consciousness. And you could you can create your experience by your thoughts, actions, focus, and what you want in this state. I mean, it's always up to the person, no matter if, but when you're in that state, you're going to manifest better things because of a higher vibration versus being in a lower vibration and manifesting negative, pessimistic, dark, low vibrational things or toxic things. So night and day energy. But of course, always transmuting anything dark that pops up, because obviously, you guys know we embody our shadow and light selves. But you're not holding any addictions there. Or you're not bound to the devil. All right. Did I do this already? No, okay. Let's see what else here. This is going to be a long reading, guys. So if you want to pause it, you want to grab some whatever, leftover wine from yesterday, or you want to drink some tea. For those of you who drink coquito, and somebody brought some coquito to your house, or you want some popcorn, pizza, food, dinner, whatever, snacks, get what you need. Stay with me for a while here. Not too long, but there's a lot of info. The Lost Star, rebirth, there it is. We're just talking about divine womb. Out of the darkness and into the light. Exactly, yes. Okay, and look at all the other stars. Aligning, service, the power of community. Okay, front line and center, darling. That's awesome. Number 14, adding up to 5. You create change and rebirth in others as well. You ascend. You spark other people's awakening as you ascend. It's just like cause and effect energy. It's like I heard titter tatter for some reason, and that's not what I mean though. A reflection, a mirror reflection, your projection of this energy. Okay, and of course it's going to trigger some of them are going to be intrigued and meant to tap into that energy this lifetime. And you just create this space, this safe space for others to be able to ascend. Because sometimes this could make you feel like, okay, people are going to think I'm crazy, I'm going to have nothing to talk about, nobody's going to be able to relate, everybody's going to be questioning me and where I get this information. And hey, that's the constant battle of mine, I know that. So yeah, the oracle, you're meant to have that wisdom, and you're meant to tap in, and you're meant to be that connected. Okay, some of you came here for that very purpose, to learn, to experience, and then teach. Where when you finally remember and awaken to who you really are, okay, that now that you've absorbed the knowledge and information of humankind and this beautiful God green earth, now you take it within, you transmute that shit, and you open up to who you truly are and the information that you're capable of bringing to the earth. The oracle forecast. I am the oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely, not second guessing your intuition. You just know. When it comes, and you just know. Honing in on that. Being the oracle and the guide. Being a service. 19, adding up to 10. The Amber Star. Letting go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. Letting go of any old pain. Again, dark night of the soul. Surrendering yourself to just letting it out, crying it out, experiencing the emotion, the feeling that pops up when it pops up, and then freeing yourself, letting it go. Taking a deep breath and just 17, adding up to 8. Alright, so there may be something that you're still kind of working through, letting go, but you're about to push through that. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Father of the Sky, Yahweh, Source, connecting to the Most High. 43. I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. If some of you have that kind of grief or weight that you're still experiencing, definitely connect with the Most High, Source, the universe, God, Yahweh, whoever you consider to be Source, and allow them to work in your favor to release these burdens. Okay? Some of you can have a lot of back pains, shoulder pains. That's because you're carrying some sort of burden around. So ask yourself what that is and allow God to take it away. Okay? And just free yourself. 43. Again, adding up to 7. Didn't we have 34 over here? Okay. We have a lot of 888, 666. We have a lot of 555s here. 111, 222, 333, 444. I mean, so many synchronicities here. You are in the flow. Just allow yourself to just trust in your surroundings, in a higher power, and allow yourself to go through those emotions and release them, release them, release them. All right, I got one more oracle deck here. Let's see what else we have here. Karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this current life. In the current life. So some of you were a lost star. You went through a rebirth and you were clearing out past life karma. Okay? And that's hence the energy vampire you met over there. Okay? Somebody was really hanging on to your light, sucking the life out of you. Alright? It could have been passioning. This person could have been passionate, or, there was a lot of chemistry there. A vampire is very alluring, right? But they want your blood. They want to suck you dry, or they want to turn you into who they are. So this person could have tried to keep you in a low vibration. I can tell you that whoever that energy vampire is can't stand to see you in this light right now, or you breaking free from them, because they cannot plug into you to get that light energy that you were providing for them anymore, because you see them for who they are. They cannot get you to be back in that state of being that you were in when you knew that person, when they had you in their little, smoke and mirrors, and they were alluring and magnetizing and pulling you in a way that you felt like a damsel in distress around this person. They no longer can do that. You have, damn, you should be real proud of yourself. From what I'm seeing here, you have surpassed this energy, or you are in the process of doing this. Okay? So if you're not there yet, take it as a point where you can start to get to, as you start letting go, grieving, and going through that dark night of the soul, and facing your inner demons, and releasing yourself from the chains that you feel were binding you to whoever that is. And boundaries, not allowing that person to, to plug into you, to drain you anymore. Because, we're all in different levels. Some of you are still in the process of dealing and letting somebody go. Some of you have let this person go a long ass time ago, and that's why you're reaching the pinnacle. But for some of you, this is the potential within. All right? That's why Spirit wants me to come out here and speak about these things. Because there's more to your life than this person that tries to keep you in this low vibration, 50-50 on the clock. There's a whole nother experience for you to have that has nothing to do with the devil's playground. Okay? Now, the devil does have a purpose as well. It serves to put you in a state of understanding your shadow. Okay? It binds you to certain people till you finally get right with yourself, face it, and go through that kundalini awakening. So it does serve a purpose in a dark, twisted way, but, that's the polarity of life. Anyhow, surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. Yeah. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yeah. You can't control the universe, that's for sure. That's a very egotistical way of looking at it. So, somebody here obviously thought they can control you. They can control the outcome of something by being egotistical, shady, and low vibrational. So clearly, they weren't able to control you because you're out of that situation, or you're getting yourself out of that. And you surrendered. And you went through your own ego death. Okay? For some of you, you wanted to control an outcome with someone that your heart felt connected to. Because sometimes the heart wants to what it wants. But Spirit showed you that that wasn't the end all be all, and that wasn't the only thing that makes a connection work. Because sometimes when we're in our shadow, we can fall in love with our shadow self in someone else because we're not seeing our worth. And that person was definitely not good for you. That's the, when we're in that energy where we have so much feeling for someone that's the bad boy or the bad girl, someone very bad for us, a Jezebel, whether male or female, it really sucks us down, and it makes us think that, oh, I gotta stay, I gotta make it work, because, it reminds me of like Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. How toxic was that? But she could not see herself giving that man up for shit. And man, she had such a bright future. But it stopped at Bobby Brown because that's what her heart wanted. No matter the drugs, the toxicity, the alcohol, and and she was a Scorpio, I believe, no? I don't remember. Maybe not. I don't remember. But she never mastered that part of herself. She never saw that there was something different. And, it's sad. It's sad to watch. But there's always another side. Not just the shadow. And a lot of you, of course, you understand what I'm talking about. But you'd be surprised how many people are just so lost, so deep in that shadow aspect, loving someone that is so wrong for them, and sticking around because that love just pulls them, it keeps them there. And, it keeps them in that state of toxicity or also it has to do with, what our experiences have been through other types of connections, traumas, experiences, I've been through my own, so you don't get to this point by not going to the deepest of shadows within yourself or experiences. 54 on the clock. Because if not, you'd always be in this state of mind and you wouldn't have learned anything, right? So, love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Exactly. Only love itself. There it is. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. And how many times we've gotten into connections thinking that somehow they were our saving grace. We became needy or codependent on a feeling, on an experience with someone that wasn't even worth our time. And we get here, we look back and we're like, what the fuck was I thinking? You want to slap yourself in the face. But at the same time, it teaches you who you needed to become and who you don't want to be anymore. It's an old self. So leaving a part of you that doesn't exist yet, admiring her for pushing through and becoming who you are today or who you're becoming. Never forgetting about that old self. But so happy that you were able to take that person and transmute it into power, into your highest self, your best self. That's beautiful. Self-love, self-worth. Love is a tricky thing. It could be catastrophic. It could be the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. Like, love is such a teacher. Like, it comes in so many forms. That's why I'm always saying love is the only thing that is real. It can whoop your ass. It can make you cry, scream. It could be burdensome. It could be the most beautiful thing. It's all within us, though. It's all in our experience and with ourselves and what we allow through friends, family, love relationships, sexual relationships, and these envious people or foes or frenemies. There's love is amazing, but it can really only be considered as source itself. It's that whoop ass energy that you can't see, but you can definitely feel it, and it'll show right up in your face. Are you loving yourself? Why are you loving this motherfucker? I'm going to show you why loving this person is going to hurt so bad. And then when you're finally getting right with yourself, I'm going to show you how love can take you to the highest of highs now that you see it for yourself, within yourself. And the possibility that you weren't experiencing when you were in a lower vibration. Like, love is it's scary, it's beautiful, there's just so many words and no words at all to describe it. Grief, once again. Some of you could be grieving some sort of loss here. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. Yeah, letting go of grudges, resentment, old pain. Definitely healing the heart. I mean, the heart is amazing too, not just the mind. Keeping that balance within the mind and the heart in harmony. Oh, that's beautiful. So some of you are still purging some things, or this is just, the rebirth. This is talking about the pain that you had to endure here. Some of you could have had, losses from someone close to you. Not just, talking about the energy vampire. But you could have went through a lot of trials and tribulations. Definitely somebody in this energy would go through a lot of trials and tribulations. Your life wasn't easy. I see a very tough roller coaster of a spiritual journey that you've been on. But it's about to get better. Okay, so don't you give up on yourself. Now let's get a little tarot and see what else pops up here. I am chatty today. This reading got me all like, damn. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Look at that. Plentiful. You will have plentiful. God says, I'm reading what I'm getting right now, okay? A little channeling here. Setting the table. Oh, my brain's feeling a little tingly. God's setting the table for you. You will be cheersing to the good life, to the people that got you to this table in the first place. Good or bad. Okay? That's beautiful. And you're cloaked with stars here. Faith, wisdom, awakening, purity, good karma. 9 of Cups with karma. That is so beautiful. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Surrendering, moving forward. No more drama, no more choppy waters. Smooth sailing, going to Paradise Island. A new day is born. Allowing Spirit to guide you. Following your inner compass. True north. Ace of Wands. Okay. The ruby star here. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. Okay. Your love is very passionate, very deep also. Okay, some of you had to heal your root chakra here, your sacral chakra. And some of you could have connected through like lustful connections, through an experience you had as a child or as you were growing up, whether this was rape, molestation, stuff like that. That's what some of you had to heal. You associated connecting with people through lust, through passion. It gave you some sort of, I don't want to say just pleasure. I feel like it gave you some sort of, this was when you were more like emotionally codependent for some of you here. It filled a void. It was a temporary patch on something you needed deeper healing. But you understand that now. Judgment. Yeah, you got the rite of passage. You are balanced within your heart and in your mind. Light as a feather. Immortality. Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. You redeemed yourself quite well, or you are. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. You had to move forward. Spirit had to move you away from a situation so that you can grieve, so that you can cry it out, so that you can go through your dark night of the soul. You surrendered and you let go. Some of you were in a certain community with others also that weren't good for you. So it doesn't always have to be a lover. Could have been friendships, family members, haters, acquaintances, people that just, they weren't right for your soul. Definitely. Some of you lost someone, definitely. The 8 of Swords. Yeah. Definitely this was something that kept you in that state of bound. Some of you had fears of intimacy. Okay. Due to your experiences. Some of you could be healing that now. A lot of you surpassed this already. You're a very loyal person also. When you love someone, you really love hard. For whoever I'm talking to here. And you really give your all. Yeah. I surrender and allow myself to heal. To grieve. Yeah. You released yourself. 7 of Swords here. With the 5 of Swords. Wow. A lot of people deceived you. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they were acting out of victim mentality. They were acting out of their own wounds. A lot of people deceived you, lied, talked shit, gossiped, envied you, wanted to fight at all costs. You triggered a lot of people as well with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a lot of people. I feel like this is also part of this group that you left here. These people that were in your life, family, friend, foes, lovers. And now you're independent. You have plentiful at this time. You can buy, you can spoil yourself. You're independent. And we have a King of Pentacles. Yeah, with the World. Look at that. Coming full circle here. Whether you're male or female. A new beginning. This new beginning is going to be very healthy, I heard. And also, you're going to be acquiring wealth. Some of you work on the web. Some of you are entrepreneurs. Some of you travel for business. Or you will be. Some of you, you know, you're creating your own opportunities. Some of you, an opportunity will come to you. Yeah, you're entering another cycle where you're going to have options here and what you want to do financially here. Okay. Knight of Swords. This is going to start coming in quick with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, ready, you know, something, some kind of seed you could have planted a long time ago is going to start being fruitful here for you. Yeah, Four of Wands, definitely stability. Okay, building solid foundation here. Yeah. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and walking away from what you need to in order to create balance in your life. You know, you're not going to, you definitely understood the art of walking away and setting boundaries for yourself. So you're not going to stick around a certain situation or place if you feel there is no stability there. Okay, you want reciprocity, you want balance in your life. Page of Pentacles with the, what is this? This is the Four of Wands. What is this? Oh, the Five of Wands. Okay, that's what that was. Yeah, you're going to have some options. And you're going to walk away from any kind of drama. Definitely. Four of Wands with the, look at that. Whatever new is starting here, whether it's a relationship, a career, or all of the above, there's stability here. Okay, with the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be an idea. This could be something you're starting. Whatever this is. You're also healing your lineage, breaking generational curses here. Page of Cups. Somebody could be nervous. They could be crushing on you. Oh, somebody could be wanting to apologize now. But you know what? They're going to apologize when you're sitting in this Ten of Pentacles. Huh. And it could be this person watching you right now, jealous of you. Somebody that tried to hurt you. Could be that energy vampire still watching everything you do. So I'm going to get a few cards here from my Dimensions Oracle because I feel like there could be some answers here as well, judging by the type of reading this is. It's awfully dark out. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not too crazy about this time change. Watching the sunset while I'm having lunch. I don't know about that. I saw that meme. I was just cracking up. It's sure nice watching the sunset while I'm having my lunch. I was like, ain't that the truth? I'm sure the devil loves it. Or people in their shadow that are toxic. Alright, let's see what else here. And then we'll close out this session. Yeah, open mind, open heart, and receptive. Look at that. You've come a long way. You have come a long way, collective. Or for some of you, you are getting there. That's what matters. Be open to receive, darling. Yeah. You went through obstacles, difficulties, solutions, gaining solutions on this journey. You went through a drought here, dry desert, but look, there's lightning here, and water's about to come. Okay? There's going to be plentiful. Again, is what I'm getting here. Rain. Oh, there it is, devil. Dangerous attraction, toxicity, addictions, and indulgence. That's what was happening here. You definitely went through the storm here. You were very open. You had your heart open, and somebody took advantage of it. But now you see, look at that. Seer, high level of discernment, future insight, and aura reader. Tapping into your power. You see that devil coming a mile away. You don't care what they look like. Oh, you're attractive? What else do you bring to the table? I'm not falling for that again. That's you right there. 111:30 on the clock. Yeah, paving the way. Happiness and abundance. The rainbow here. That spirit. I mean, this is, wow. Divination, clues, unsolved mysteries. Somebody could be getting readings on you. Some of you divinate. Some of you are tarot readers. You know, you divinate some type of way, especially with seer here. Some of you are tapping into your spiritual gifts. You have prophetic dreams. You have insight. It's more than just intuition. It's intuition on a high vibrational, very awakened level, which is very different. Okay? Before, your heart was clouding your intuition when it came to these toxic or that specific person in your life. Today, though, no. Today, you see through the bullshit. You got the sword of wisdom. You wield the power, and you see, and you're able to speak what it is you need to speak, and you get the information you need. Child prodigy. Imaginative, dreamer, extraordinarily talented. You came here. You have gifts. Some of you, because of what you went through as a child, like, you could have taken these gifts, like, even like, because I'm getting, some of you have like talents, and that kind of fell by the wayside because something happened where you went through the mill, and you went through some trials, tribulations, some internal imbalances, some internal struggle here, that it got you real far away from your gifts, is what I'm getting here. But you're tapping back in to these gifts. Somebody could have stripped you of your innocence, and it just fucked you up, man. Yeah. We have lucid dreaming, astral projection, telepathy. Now, for some of you that resonate with still having children, 114:14 on the clock, there could be a spirit baby visiting you in like another dimension in between realms here. And this child is waiting to be born. But obviously with the right person. Because the Ten of Pentacles here, with that King of Pentacles, for some of you, you're meeting someone that commits. Someone very stable. Someone that wants to give you everything. Okay? Someone that you can build this empire with. And go to distance with. Okay? And that could be a child, yeah. A spirit baby for some of you that wants to be born. Yeah, abundance, royalty, prosperity, 777. The peacock also is not just ego. It depicts luck, prosperity. The rainbow, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles energy. Yeah, past life regression, memories, and revelations here. And that's what we were talking about, going through dimensions and even maybe some past life events. Yeah, Earth Angel, full circle, 333. Universal justice, truth, and restoration. Wow, full circle. With karma and past life. Damn. Some of you are going through dimensions, through portals. You're getting justice for any and everything that has been done to you through lifetimes, with certain people that maybe reappeared in this lifetime into your life. It's like getting even, but not in a malicious way. It's your justice. You're calling justice on those who harmed you. But it's justified. It's not like you're saying, I need you to do this to this person. It's not like that. I feel like, God popped up in this reading, so you're very connected to Source. I feel like He's giving you justice for everything you've been through and everything that you have endured. Yeah, rescuer, grateful, thankful. Yeah, entrapment, karmic lessons. You could be saying thank you for the lessons. Okay? But not anymore. Full circle. Wow. Shame on me. What is it? Fool me once, shame on me? No. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And there will not be a third time. Or however many times, Wow, collective. Well, it looks to me like good karma, wish fulfillment. You got the rite of passage. Your life is doing a complete 180. And you're meant for abundance and prosperity. You could be connecting to someone here through the dream state that you haven't met yet, hasn't walked into your life yet. So if some of you still have grieving to do or letting something go, like within yourself, definitely close that out. Some of you, you're already there and you're just going with the flow, working on you and whatever it is you do. You're in a very independent state of mind here, and open to receiving new love. Okay? This child is waiting for that new love, because definitely this spirit baby, for those of you who are resonating with that, and they are a child prodigy, they're a special child. They didn't want this one to be the one. Okay? So it could be waiting for that specific person to walk into your life. So that could be the contract you have with someone new. And if you guys want me to do a part 2 when it comes to that person, because this one's already long, I'll do that. Okay? And I'll take out the King of Pentacles and this Child Prodigy card as well, if I can remember. Okay? With this abundance and prosperity. In fact, I'll keep these separate, these cards, and when we do part 2, we'll put these out. What's today? Friday. Yeah. So if you want, I'll do one tomorrow, part 2, with the new person walking into your life. Alright guys, well, I wish you the best. This was a powerful message for those who resonate. You're doing fantastic. Keep pushing through any difficulties that arise, any grief, any remnants of this energy vampire, and do not allow anyone or this person or anyone like that in your sphere again. Okay? A lot more is coming that is way better because you've done so much healing, so much inner work. And again, do not allow anyone to dim your shine or tell you that you don't know what you're talking about, because they don't know who you are, they don't know your experience, and they don't know your consciousness. And they don't know your level of connection to the divine and to the Most High and to your spirit guides and your ancestors. You are more powerful than they think and more powerful than they know. If they want to hang on to an old version of you, that's on them. That's because they're in that vibration. But you don't live there anymore. You're someone else entirely. And you owe it all to yourself. A little bit to the person that was the catalyst, but you don't owe them nothing. Because you're the one that took it upon yourself to grow, to transmute, to heal, and to go through this rebirth. And to leave your old self behind, but never forgetting. Alright? Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. I wish you the best. Happy Thanksgiving. And happy holiday season. This next go around in your life is going to be amazing. Believe in miracles. Believe in what you can create within your own life. Within your what kind of life you can bring to yourself. Believe in that. Because that is how you manifest it. You become what you believe. And I wholeheartedly believe in that. Alright guys. Peace. Love you. And please hit that like button if you resonated before you go. And thank you for watching. Bye.